Because I work with my clients at a deeper level, I'm often asked about the differences between conscious, subconscious, and unconscious minds. So in my work, I really have this simple way of looking at it, dividing the mind into conscious mind and unconscious mind. And both are working together to help you run your life right now. And your conscious mind consists of everything you are currently aware of at this particular moment. And when we interact with each other at this level, we're fully aware and awake. However, just like an iceberg, this is really visible part. The conscious mind is only the tip of the iceberg. And your conscious mind is taking in only about 7 bits of information per second, plus or minus 2. And your unconscious mind is everything else. Your unconscious mind processing at the same time 20 million bits of information per second. And this is the invisible and the larger part of an iceberg. And people use the term unconscious mind for different purposes. And what I mean by this right now is that aspect of our mind that automatically, without our instructions, generate behaviors, thoughts, or feelings. And to illustrate that, just notice that you can suddenly feel your clothing touching your skin. Where was that a minute ago? Well, it was always there, but now it's moved into one of the 7 bits of your awareness and push something else out, because these 7 bits of information are shifting constantly. And your unconscious mind is keeping track of everything else. Your body functions, like body temperature, your bloodstream, your hormones, your valve synchronization, all these are happening unconsciously. And when people say they don't have an unconscious mind or don't believe in it, I ask, are you running your heart consciously? Of course not. I never met anyone who does. So your unconscious mind is aware of everything that you are doing at any given moment. It is even monitoring what your conscious mind is thinking all the time. The easiest way to talk about it is through analogy. So just imagine this huge dark room is your unconscious mind, and this dark room is full of stuff all over the place, and this is the total experience of your life. And then you have a flashlight in your hands that help you illuminate 7 pieces of information at a time. So maybe you can illuminate with your flashlight a table or a chair or your laptop, doesn't matter, but it only shines on 7 things at once. And so your unconscious mind is this large dark room, and the 7 things that are illuminated with a flashlight are what your conscious mind is aware of. So let's have a look at the differences between the two. Your conscious mind is involved in a state of being awake, and as such, needs time to rest every night. Your unconscious mind is always awake, even while you are asleep. Your conscious mind would know all about your problems, but your unconscious mind would know all about the solutions. Your conscious mind handles the willpower, discipline, and logical thinking, and your unconscious mind is automatic and handles all these processes and programs which are beyond your control. Your conscious mind assumes that one thing leads to another, which follows a certain linear series of sequence, but your unconscious mind knows that we are all connected. Your conscious mind is constantly wondering why, and your unconscious mind knows why. Your conscious mind tends to think it is in charge, while your unconscious mind is in charge. Your conscious mind knows what you want, but your unconscious mind knows what you need. Your conscious mind is looking for what the details are, and your unconscious mind gets to see the big picture. Your conscious mind has restricted focus to 7 bits of information only, but your unconscious mind has this infinite possibilities beyond your understanding. For example, do you consciously try to procrastinate or feel sad or angry at times? Of course not. Even though you don't want to procrastinate and you don't want to feel sad or angry, it just happens automatically. It is as if there is some invisible, unconscious part of you that makes you feel this way. So whenever you notice there is kind of uncontrollable behavior or emotion that you have, it lets you know really that unconscious mind is operating, creating this emotion, behavior automatically without your instruction. And so our unconscious mind does a lot of things for us automatically, which is useful. For example, our breathing. And so I can consciously breathe by choice and control my breathing, right? But if I forget for a minute or for an hour, my breathing will still go on unconsciously, right? And like in this example of an iceberg, the invisible unconscious mind is larger and much more powerful, and it stores all the wisdom, memories, intuition, and runs all those programs of this automatic behavior and habitual thinking that you use to manage your life. For example, do you realize while you're listening to me and watching this video, your brain can only keep track of 7 bits of information at a given moment, but the interesting thing is, at the same time, you're unconsciously processing and keeping track of about 20 million bits of information per second. And as we penetrate deeper and deeper into this inner depth of unconscious mind, the brain waves will slow down. And it is at this very deepest level that you will find most solid and the easiest and most significant transformation, because it is at this level where all your programs that actually govern your emotions and behaviors and responses reside. And as with any computer, sometimes we need to upgrade an old program if we want to upgrade to the purpose-driven life. And you can do this easily at the deepest level with core confidence solution.